around, it's because playing England, sworn enemy. They're scout shouting too. But the Wi-Fi connection here is actually terrible. This was a terrible idea. So we just come back from the parade. It is absolutely freezing cold here. So we were all bundled up, and then they basically rushed the parade through the town because everyone just wanted to get home and watch the rugby. So, but Scout had a great time. I think Ireland have scored. Scout is just like dancing around. Good morning, Las Vegas. It must be, it's early enough. Oh no, 1:15. What time is it over there? Time zones, I'm totally lost now. It is 3:15 here, so it's 11:15 Eastern. So you must be 8:15? 8, yeah. Good morning, Melanie. How are you? Sorry, I don't know why I look like such a hunchback. Portland, Oregon. Everyone in the States is up. Nobody here from Ireland. Scout is at the door. Let me see if I can switch you around. No, I can't. Oh, wait. No, she's gone. I was going to flick the screen so you could see her peeking in the door. All my family are just looking at me wondering what the hell I'm doing. Pasadena, nice. Oh, somebody who's here from kind of local UK. Are you celebrating over there? Southern Indiana. Everyone's saying good morning to me. It's like most of the day is over at 3:15. Although I didn't actually get up until noon. I was up pretty late last night. Michigan. I bet it's cold there. Some flakes of snow in the air over here. So it's, do you know what? I bet my family think I'm actually recording them because I have the phone held up. Poland, hello. I'm trying to remember. I used to know some Polish. I can't remember. Dzień dobry, is that? Hello. Germany, guten Tag. Chicago, I will be in Chicago very soon. Canada, I've never been to Canada. Somebody's Irish but living in England. Happy Paddy's Day. I'm still on a mission to stop the Americans saying Patty's Day. St. Louis. Is that how you pronounce it? I know some people pronounce it like they have different pronunciations for it. Some people say St. Louis, I think. Some people say St. Louis. Michigan as well. How cold is it there? I bet it's really cold. One of my favourite bloggers actually lives in Michigan, Andrea Decker. I don't know if anyone follows her. She's at andreadecker.com. She's one of my favourite bloggers. I've been following her for years and years. I put up a video this morning about the differences between Ireland and America, and it's actually doing really well. And so far, I haven't gone through all the comments yet, but so far I'm not seeing any hate comments, which I was expecting a lot of. El Paso, hello. Freezing, yeah, cold here too. Cold in Ireland also, yeah. Poland, I think, is one of those countries that's always cold. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Okay, I'm missing comments. Let me scroll back up. Oh, the differences are spot on. Good. I have a little visitor. No, I don't make my own bread because I'm a terrible baker and cook.
And this is yummy.
This is yummy. What are you eating? Oh, a scone. Susan from Chicago, are you coming to the meetup? I'm going to be, oh my God, my eyeliner's all over the place. I'm doing a meetup with Carrie Harling. We are going to be doing a meetup in the Renaissance Hotel in, is it West Wacker Drive, I think is the address. Downtown Chicago. We're doing a meetup on the 14th of April. 45 degrees and sunny, nice. Argentinian, what made you move to the States? What are you, don't shake my arm. You silly goose.
I love your hand.
You love my hand? I love your hand too. I'm still floating through the comments. I've answered some of the comments on the video, but not all of them.
Bye-bye.
Oh, bye-bye. She's watching the rugby as well. I had so many other differences, but I had to keep the video reasonably short, sweet. So I tried to divide it down into like some of the major categories. Snowing in England and Ireland at the moment. It's not snowing right now where I am in Kildare, but it was snowing a little bit earlier, but it's not going to stick, like it's tiny little flakes. Scout has gone running back in now. 11:17 a.m. So you must be over at East Coast, Eastern time. She is cute. Sorry, I'm scrolling back through other comments because I missed it. They are fruit scones that my mother made. So they have currants in them, raisins. Happy St. Patrick's Day to you, Jennifer. Do anyone who's in the Chicago area on April 14th come to our joint meetup, me and Carrie Harling. East Coast, New York. It's been a while since I've been to New York, but I can't wait to go back. Upstate New York, that's where I used to go. My in-laws used to live in upstate New York near Rochester, so I've been up there 2 or 3 times. In Phoenix, I bet it's so warm. Damn you. Actually, I have to say, when we landed in Dublin, it was raining, it was dark, and it was damp, and I just thought, I've missed this. Cincinnati is lovely and the weather is fine, but it's so dry, which normally is lovely. Like coming from damp Ireland, when we went over there, it was lovely, but after a while, you just miss the dampness. My fingers and everything start to like crack and shrivel up in the dry Cincinnati air. I don't even know if I would get a chance to go there, Melanie, because I'm here for 2 weeks. Then my parents are coming over for 2 weeks. Then I'm in Chicago with Carrie. I've got lots going on, and I'm back over here again. Let me see. The weird stuff we miss when we're away. Yeah, and you don't think you'll miss it, but you do. What kind of food do I miss the most when I'm in the US? Bread. I miss decent bread so much. I don't know if you can hear them shouting in the background. Bread, I miss proper meat, like sausages, rashers. I know you have bacon in the States, but it's that thin, crispy stuff I don't like. I want like back bacon, proper rashers. I miss those. Chicken fillet rolls, breakfast rolls, things like that. But bread is the big one. Yeah, just what I'm used to. But again, when you're living in dry, really dry air, I think it's just good for the skin sometimes to get a bit of dampness back into you. Another one from Michigan. Wow, you're all from Michigan this morning. Sit and visit. Oh, you're coming to Ireland next year. Where? Well, it depends on what part you're going, or do you have like anything specific booked? I always say to go to Galway. Galway is one of the best parts of Ireland, and I'm not from Galway, I'm from Kildare, and I've lived in Dublin. Well, I did live in Dublin for years, but Galway is where my soul is. I love Galway. So go there, go to the city, and then the beach and Connemara, like Salt Hill, all that is just outside the city. It's beautiful. Anywhere on the west coast, really. So let me see. British Columbia, I've heard, is amazing, and I really want to get there someday. I've heard like the scenery is just stunning. Albany, hello Stephanie. The bread is delicious over here in Ireland. Delicious. The bread in the States tastes stale. That's the only way I can describe it. It's really not. If you had tasted fresh bread, and the bread, even the bread that you get in the supermarket here, is fresh. Like I can't describe it, but it's just much softer and tastier. Come to Ireland, taste the bread, or pretty much anywhere in Europe-ish. Like the French obviously do good bread as well. Do a meetup in Southern California. I would be in Anaheim. That's the only part of California I'm going to that's like confirmed yet. I'll be in Anaheim in June for VidCon. I don't know how long I'll be. VidCon is 3 days there, so I don't know if I'll have much time to like do meetups and stuff, but if I can, I definitely will. Kelly is a good Irish name, all right. You're only 70 or 7% Irish. It definitely counts. I think everyone in the world is part Irish, though. We've invaded the whole world. Binghamton, where is that? Um, yeah, the bread, and I'm so thankful that like Americans agree that their bread is horrible. Because somebody, like, if somebody said to me that Irish bread was horrible, I would be, "What are you talking about?" I'm quite patriotic like that. I won't have a bad word said about the country. Oh, loaves of Italian bread. Still, I bet it's not the same as like actual Italian bread, though. Funny story for you, like we went on honeymoon in Italy. We stayed there for almost a month, Sam and I, when we got married, and ate breadsticks like just every single day. And I have not eaten a breadstick since. I just can't. I have not been able to look at a breadstick since we gorged on them. We don't have a family recipe for bread. We just buy supermarket bread. My mother probably has a recipe, actually. She normally makes like scones and apple pies and stuff. I don't know if she's ever made bread. If I find a recipe, I will stick it up on my Facebook page. If I find a good one that somebody knows, I'm sure somebody in my family will have a recipe for Irish bread. I don't. I'm a terrible baker and a terrible cook, so I don't even bother trying. But mostly we just buy the stuff in the supermarket, but it is so fresh. Hello, Gabriella. How are you? Everyone says going to Ireland is their dream trip. Make it happen. Make it happen. Start saving those pennies now. Come on over. I really wish the Irish Tourism Board were paying me, because like I just tell everyone to come to Ireland. Everyone. Corned beef, cabbage and potatoes. We do eat those. A lot of people will eat them today. I don't think we'll be eating them today. I'm not sure what we're having for dinner, actually, to be honest. But that would be a fairly traditional Irish meal, yes. Yesterday I had mashed potatoes, baked beans and sausages. Good old Irish sausages, which I've also missed. And it was delicious. Delicious. But I'm not sure what we're having today. I'm going to have to switch arms. Ooh. Even though I'm resting on the table. Your bakery makes fresh bread from scratch, and that's, you will know, like if you've tasted fresh bread or even just like smelled it, that's the difference between fresh bread or even Irish bread that you would buy in a supermarket and the bread that you buy in packages in the States. It's awful. I'm sorry, but it's awful. They make bread from mixes. I mean, if you have a good mix, I guess it's okay. Germany, I have never been to Germany. I would love to visit Germany. I think I would get on so well with the Germans because you're just so like organized and on time and efficient. Yeah, I think I would love Germany. I think my dad has been a few times. My daughter she has an American accent. Yeah, she had one before we left because she used to watch YouTube videos and she picked up little phrases and stuff. So yeah, she very much has an American accent now. She says tomato. And I'm like, tomato. We say tomato. No, I don't go on at her too much, but we just sometimes tell her that that's not the way Irish people pronounce it. Do go to Galway. Yes, Galway is absolutely lovely. I'm sorry, I'm just flicking through all the comments. Germany is the land of bread, not only beer. I don't drink alcohol at all, so more wedding pictures. I am so surprised by how many people have commented asking for more wedding pictures. I just randomly threw it in there, but everyone, although that is probably one of the nicest pictures from the day, so I think any other pictures would probably be a bit of a disappointment. But maybe I will show you more someday. I am really happy to be back home, Casey. I don't know, I landed in Dublin and obviously like the flight is tough enough, but as soon as I landed in Dublin, it just felt right. I can't describe it any other way. It just felt, because in the last few weeks, I have to say, I have been, when I say the word home, I kind of feel weird about it because we've lived in Cincinnati now for so long. It's been 7 months already. It's crazy, it's flown by. But obviously now that is our home now, but no, I landed in Dublin. I was like, Ireland will always be home. Like, it will never, when I say home, I will always mean Ireland, like home, home. Denny, you went and loved it to Ireland, I assume you mean. Um, loads of people saying that they don't like American bread. Hooray! I thought I would be run out of the country for expressing that opinion. Is spring springing? Pretty much, yeah. It's still cold, but it's like you can see like there are snowdrops and daffodils and stuff starting to grow, so it's nice. And it's not quite as cold as it was. But snow on St. Patrick's Day, snow at all in Ireland is pretty unusual. It does snow here occasionally, but like every few years, just a tiny little bit. But we've had a blizzard recently, and the whole country is still shocked. What are rashers? Rashers are bacon. They're back bacon. They're slices of bacon. So much nicer. So much nicer than the horrible bacon. No, yeah, bacon in the States is okay. It's just crispy and crunchy and that thin stuff. We don't really like that over here. Thank you so much, Gabriella. I'm so glad that my videos motivate you. That's great to hear. I love hearing that. 'Cause sometimes it feels weird, like you just put a video up and you don't really kind of think about the people who are watching it, or that it might help someone. Like, obviously that's always the aim. The aim is always either to help someone or just to make someone smile and brighten their day. But it can sometimes be a little bit anonymous. You know, I make a video all by myself, I edit it all by myself, and then I just put it up on the internet, that magical place. So it's lovely to actually get feedback and hear that people are watching. Here comes my little helper again.
I'm back.
You're back. Here she is. Say hi to everyone.
Hi.
Hi. We go to the parade. We have a good time. Yeah. Did you see Mickey Mouse at the parade? Yeah. Who else did we see? Or what else did we see?
No.
Minnie Mouse. Oh, Minnie Mouse wasn't there. Did we see tractors? And we saw people Irish dancing.
Oh, we found Nemo.
We found Nemo. Yeah, Nemo was there. We found him. Let me see. I'm going to look to see all these comments. People are leaving comments. Sarah is asking, does my husband drink, and what does he think about American Guinness? My husband used to drink. He doesn't anymore. He gave up a few years ago. So he hasn't, and he would never have drank Guinness. He would have, actually I don't even know what he drank. He gave up many years ago, and he was never a big drinker. He never really liked drinking. He would occasionally have a drink, you know, at a social event. But
Does he like fizzy drinks?
does Dada like fizzy drinks?
Yeah.
Dada drinks. What does Dada drink?
Fizzy drinks.
Fizzy drinks. He drinks Gatorade. But no, not alcohol. He hasn't drank in a long, long time. And like I said before that, just like a bottle of
He
something.
does drink a lot.
He drinks a lot. Gatorade and water, and what else does he drink? Oh, like Diet Dr. Pepper he loves.
Or Diet Coke.
Or Diet Coke, yep. San Juan, Puerto Rico. Wow. Hi, Lamara. How are you? You are quite far away. Let me see. Somebody say, Helen, your daughter has a slightly British accent because of YouTube. Yeah. This one too. Everything is super awesome.
I watch YouTube every day.
You do watch YouTube most days, not every day. Who do you like on YouTube? Ryan. Ryan's toys review. She watches. She loves that.
And I just love Hello Neighbor.
Hello Neighbor, the game. She watches a lot of gaming videos now. And
Yes.
Hello Neighbor is one of the games they play. She loves that.
Yes, but I asked Dada to like put it on for my birthday.
You want to get the game for your birthday?
Yes.
When's your birthday?
April 29.
Yeah. Next month. Isn't it?
Yeah.
How old do you want to be?
5.
5. The years is just flying. You know you have fresh bread when you can't leave it on the counter for too long without it going stale.
Lawson's 6.
Yeah. Lawson is 6, yeah. Lawson's your friend, isn't he?
Yeah, and Parker.
If it's still fresh after a week, it's not bread, it's a chemical mixture, yeah. Yeah, here you can't leave bread out. Even we got rolls yesterday, and they're already starting to go stale and hard. Normandy, raining and literally freezing. Yeah, pretty much the same here. Binghamton, southeast corner of New York. Never been there. Home is always where you grew up. Hi, Connie. Are you coming to our meetup, Connie? I can't remember. Hopefully you can make it. This is my brother. Say hi to the internet.
My celebrity now, yeah?
Oh yeah, big celebrity now. My brother has his own YouTube channel. Do you want to give it a plug?
Yeah, it's Qxir. That's QXIR.
Okay. QXIR, you heard it here first.
Hi.
Puerto Rico. Please hit that like button, everyone. Yes, hit that like button. Sorry, there are so many comments. I'm trying to catch up on all of them. Happy St. Patrick's Day. I actually hopped on to answer questions about St. Patrick's Day if anyone had any questions about it, but it's turned into a general Q&A. What you doing? Want to show everyone how your necklace lights up? Press the button. You may hold it up. Yay, it flashes. Isn't that good? Yay.
Ooh.
Who's winning the match, by the way?
Ireland.
Who's winning the match?
Ireland.
You're winning. Okay. Good,
I
'cause
think it was 14-0.
Ireland's winning.
Good. Because otherwise I'd never hear the end of it. Sam will be at home watching it.
A few times England won. Because
But not
England
today.
has 5.
Do they?
Yeah.
We don't want England to win. We like
We don't.
England though, don't we?
We want Ireland to win.
We do want Ireland to win. I don't really care either way, but
Hi.
Dublin is going to be madness tonight.
Dublin will be madness tonight. I've never been to the parade in Dublin because it'd just
Both
be.
the parade and the match.
I lived in Dublin for what? How long was I in Dublin? 10 years? Longer, 13, 14 years. And I never once went to the parade there because it'd just be total mayhem.
Or I mean tonight, like people out drinking.
Yeah, it'll be messy. Let me see. Let me delete some haters, trolls. Okay, I've missed a whole pile of comments here. Daughter so cute. Yes, yes she is. I grew her myself. Portugal. Hello Portugal. I've been to Portugal a few times. Happy St. Patrick's Day. I'm so happy that no one is saying Patty's Day. We hate that here. We hate that. Oh Gia, your daughter is obsessed with Ryan's Toy Review too. I think Ireland may have scored again. Yeah, Ryan's Toy Review. Oh, and Scout always wants to go visit him, and I have to keep telling her I don't know where he lives. I don't actually know him. Scout is so funny now. Anytime she watches anything, she comments on everything. She commentates like she's recording a video. Oh, Peppa. I hate Peppa Pig was at the parade as well. We do not like Peppa. Scout does. I don't. I think she's terribly narcissistic. Sorry, I went a little bit quieter there. Just it was awkward with Scout and my brother in the room. I'm not used to live streaming in front of people. Great. I think we've scored again. Ecuador. Hello, Ecuador. Yeah, she's 4 now, almost 5. She'll be 5 next month. They won, but I think it's just half time. I don't think it's over yet.
21-5.
21-5. It's not over, honey. It's just half time. Plenty more to go.
Ireland won the first round.
The first round, first half.
They had 21.
21, okay.
And England has 5.
The enthusiasm. I've missed, sorry, I keep missing loads of comments and I'm... Omaha, Nebraska. Hello, Kathy. How are you? How does Film Festival go? Let me know. I won't show Mammy because she doesn't like being online at all. Do you, Mammy?
No.
Nope. Watching rugby. 12, 14, 16. Oh. They've been much more independent though, I feel. A Taurus. Yeah. And me. I'm a Taurus. There's exactly 3 weeks between us, birthday-wise. You're at the 26th. Oh. Lots of birthdays to celebrate, I think. The weather over here is lovely for my skin because it doesn't dry it out as much. Over in Cincinnati, it gets very dry, very dry. Yes, I'm still not using lotions and potions. Sometimes I have been putting a little bit of hand cream on my hands because they're starting to actually crack. Sorry, yeah, I removed that troll comment there. Some people... I wonder what people have going on in their lives that's how they amuse themselves. I find that so, not heartbreaking, but it's still sad, isn't it? This bread talk is making me want fresh bread so much. Oh, Janelle, you're saying hi. He's gone back in there now, but I will tell him you said hi. He makes weird videos. He's quite young. Well, he's 21. Anyone who wants to come to the meetup, like send me a DM or something on Facebook. Just go to the page, facebook.com/howtogyst, and you can either just post something there or send me a direct message or private message. Clooney, you're French. Do I speak French? Un tout petit peu. I studied French in college, but I've forgotten a lot of it now. But probably enough to get me by in a conversation. And I'd have to kind of think about it. But I used to be fluent. Sadly, no longer. Upstate New York, very cold and windy today, but at least the sun is shining. Yeah, the sun was shining a little bit earlier here today. It kind of keeps going behind clouds. But it was sunny on the way down to the parade, and then it was very cold for the parade, and then it was sunny on the way back from the parade. Your daughter has the same necklace. Scout loves it. She loves it. She wanted to wear it to bed last night, and obviously I said no, but she still wanted to keep it in the room. So I put it up like on a high shelf where she couldn't actually get it. But yeah, she loves it. My mother's looking at me like, what are you doing? Snowing in Stockport in the UK. Yeah, some little flakes I can see outside the window here. What could you expect to experience for St. Patrick's Day in Ireland? Parades. Generally what happens is people will kind of stay at home and get like lunch, a nice breakfast and a nice lunch, sometimes a fry up or something kind of traditionally Irish, like the cabbage or bacon or ham or something like that. And then everyone meets up in the town, like wherever they're from, and they go to the local parade. And the parades over here are not, like the Dublin parade is pretty big, but any other parade you go to throughout the country, they're all pretty small. Some of the big cities like Galway and Cork and stuff will have reasonably big parades, but not by American standards. But yeah, they're generally small-ish parades. They might last an hour or so. They'll have just people from local clubs and businesses and things like that just walking through. There'll be some music, and then afterwards, generally people go to the pub. That's kind of it. And then that's where they spend the evening. Yeah, that's generally what you can expect. I wouldn't go to Dublin for St. Patrick's Day. It would be absolute mayhem, especially now, like my brother was saying with the match on today, like the rugby. So far Ireland are winning, and if they do win, the country will be a mess. That is what you could expect for St. Patrick's Day. Everyone kind of gets together, has a good time, watches the parade, and then it's a very sociable occasion over here. I know in America it's quite... I don't know, in America I just feel that there is the social aspect as well, but I feel a lot of it is about the spectacle, you know, and the show and stuff like that. Whereas over here, it's really just about getting together with family and friends and supporting local businesses and just kind of everyone having a good time. Have I worn my new shiny skirt? Not yet, because it's too cold. What are my family St. Patrick's Day traditions? So yeah, generally we all have a nice breakfast or lunch together, and then we'll all head down the town. We drive down kind of most of the way and then park somewhere just outside the town, and then we'll walk in, and yeah, just watch the parade. Usually we would go to a little pub. Some of them have like little kids discos afterwards. So that's what we did last year. We brought Scout. There was a little disco and she had a great time. She danced around. But this year, because the rugby's on, all the pubs are just going to be mayhem. They're going to be packed. So we came back. We'll all have dinner later. Do you know, honestly, it's pretty much the same as every other day. Except we go down and watch a parade in the town. But it's nice. We all spend time together. It's kind of like Christmas. We eat like a slightly nicer dinner. And we all just get together and hang out and talk and chat, and it's nice. I like it. Watching my live stream beats writing your 10-page paper in 19th century opera. I can imagine. Favorite music genre or artist? I'd like lots of different types of music, to be honest. I love Leonard Cohen. I love Metallica. I have very eclectic tastes, like very mixed tastes. Who else? Everything, really. I like a bit of everything. I don't really have favorites. Lisa Hannigan, she's an Irish singer. She's sing with Damien Rice. She has a beautiful voice. I love her stuff as well. That's generally. What kind of music do I listen to? Somebody's asking what my favourite genre or artist
Sure, how
is.
can I tell you that? Is that my glass?
Yeah, probably. Like lots of different things. New Orleans for St. Patrick's 10 years ago. It was like mini Mardi Gras. I've never been to a Mardi Gras. We don't have Mardi Gras over here. We've never celebrated that, so we don't. That's kind of lost on me. Have you ever celebrated Mardi Gras?
Is that the New Orleans thing? I know vaguely what it is.
Yeah, we all kind of know, we know of it, but we don't actually really know what it's about, or we definitely don't celebrate it. Are people always drinking in Dublin? Yes, I think is the answer to that. I think the Irish can hold their drink though, so even though like people drink a lot, it's not like they're not always drunk. It's very much a sociable thing. They go out and have a few drinks and go home. No, we don't hate it being called St. Patrick's Day. That's what it is called. We call it Paddy's Day, kind of for short. We hate when it's called St. Patty's Day, Patty. We absolutely despise that. Did we cook anything special today? Not yet. Do you remember last year when Mum made the fry up and set fire to the kitchen?
Yeah.
My mother made a fry last year, but she forgot she put some stuff in the grill and then forgot about it. And when she took it out, it was literally on fire. My mother is not the best cook, bless her. I don't know what we're having for dinner though. Do you know what we're having for dinner?
I have no clue, no.
No idea. I have no idea. Something Irish. Potatoes. There'll be potatoes involved. Mashed potatoes, I'm sure. Why do people automatically think you're a drinker when they find out you're Irish? Yeah, same problem. Everyone assumes I'm a drinker, and then when I tell them I don't drink alcohol, they question whether I'm actually Irish or not. If you're not wearing green, she'll pinch you. Yes, that is a thing. We don't really do it though over here, do we?
What?
You know, if you're not wearing green, people pinch you. Have you heard of that before?
Never heard of that.
You've never heard of it?
No.
I've probably heard of it from the States. We don't actually do it over here, but I have heard of it. That if you don't wear green on St. Patrick's Day, somebody will pinch you. We don't like it being called St. Patty's Day. Yeah, with two T's. Because Patty is a girl's name, short for Patricia. It's Patrick or Paddy with two D's. Saint Patty is not a saint. They colour beer green for the day. Do they? Oh, pressed something. They don't really dye the beer over here, do they? Have you ever seen?
I've never seen it, no.
No. Shamrocks. Oh, look, she's got the hat on. They dye, like, they do milkshakes and stuff, they dye those, but I've never seen green beer over here. That's not to say they don't have it, but I don't think, I've certainly never seen it. And my brother has never seen it. You have to pick up your parents from the port. Good luck, drive safely. From Ontario, Canada. Is that how you pronounce it? Ontario? Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm sure that's one of those things that different people call it different things. Greetings from Germany. Guten Tag. I studied German in school, but it was many years ago. And I don't really remember any of it. Hello from Ohio. Hello, neighbour. You've been researching your Irish ancestors. Oh, how fun. I assume you have some then. Greetings from China. Wow. Hello. I've never been to China. China, I kind of just from, and again, I know this is like just what I've seen on TV, which is obviously not a representation of the country at all, I'm sure. But it always strikes me as being incredibly busy, people-y, too many people. So I think as an introvert, it might freak me out. But let me know, Rick, if China is actually like that, if it is as kind of crowded. How old is my brother? He is 21. The pinching is real, but it's bullying. It's not a thing over here, but I have heard of it. Told you so. Mardi Gras is a party before Lent. You do the stuff and eat the food that you're giving up for Lent. Oh, really? We do that for St. Patrick's Day. St. Patrick's Day is traditionally supposed to be a day off from Lent, where you can do whatever stuff you've given up. So that is interesting. I did not know that. Thank you for educating me. Yeah, Chicago dyes the river green. We don't do that over here either. What we do is like a lot of government buildings and stuff will be lit up green. So there'll be lots of green lights, floodlights and things. Ireland is your dream vacation. Yay. Do come over. Hi from Tuam. Hi Bernie, how are you? For anyone who's wondering, Bernadette, she's here. Bernadette, what is Paper Ink Planning? Is that the name of your shop? I think you've changed it recently, so I don't want to get it wrong. But Bernadette sells planners, travelers notebooks, stuff like that, which obviously is totally up my alley. You think it's great to celebrate your Irish heritage, you just don't do it with the drinking anymore. Yeah, I've never drank, and yeah, people do look at you strangely. Yeah, we don't say St. Paddy's Day really. It's either St. Patrick's Day or Paddy's Day. That's for clarification. We don't really say St. Paddy, St. Patrick, or just Paddy. Green shamrock, which, okay, I'll bring this up again, although I know a lot of people would be probably annoyed about this. Shamrocks. The shamrock is the symbol, like our plant symbol over here, not the clover. The clover has the 4. That's not the Irish symbol. Ours is the shamrock, which has got the 3. Because I see everywhere in the States they've got the clover. It's all over everything. That's not Irish. 4-leaf clovers are lucky. So a lot of people do kind of associate them with Ireland because, the look of the Irish. But I see 4-leaf clovers everywhere and they're not. It's the shamrock, the 3 leaves. Have I tried doing the KonMari method together with my daughter? Yes, I got her involved the last time I did toys and she really took to the process, I have to say, and she selected loads of toys to either give away to another boy or girl or to put away kind of into storage because we sometimes rotate toys. And she's very good now. Even nowadays, she'll come up to me and say, I want to give some of my toys to another boy or girl, and she'll select some things and put them in a box for donation that we have. So yeah, she's kind of getting on board now. Yeah, the buildings are lit up green. If I can find a picture, I'll share it on my Facebook page, but pretty much every year there are pictures put up of, you know, like Leinster House where our government sits, City Hall, all those kind of things, the Custom House in Dublin, various Irish landmarks will be lit up with green floodlights, Trinity College, things like that. Yes, today is our splurge day during Lent. I don't know how many people actually observe that, but yeah, it is traditionally St. Patrick's Day was supposed to be a day off. Are Ireland still winning?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey. You got squeezed by your arm. You're so strong. It's because you've been eating all your vegetables, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And Daddy will be at home watching the rugby, won't he?
I love your hands so much and super, and in the phone.
And in the phone. You can see yourself in the phone.
I love this bed.
You love this bed. She turned around to me the other morning. We were snuggled up together in bed, and she turned around and said, I love this bed. Because it was so warm, wasn't it?
And then the next time he said that, then I said, no, I'm a chinny chin chin.
Yeah, because I said, will we get up? And she was like, not by my ginny gin gin. Is Ireland really as green and beautiful? Yes. As you see on TV, it is. Yeah. It is. Obviously the cities and stuff, but even in the cities, like we've got big parks and stuff. But yes, it really is green. But that's because it rains a lot.
This is where I'm going to park my head.
That's where you're parking your head, right here. The crook of my elbow.
Yeah.
Let me see. Yes, the 3 leaves represent the Trinity. Well, that's how it was. That's how it was St. Patrick. For anyone who doesn't know the story, the shamrock. Goodbye. St. Patrick brought Christianity to Ireland. Are you bringing your hat?
Hello, elf.
She's got an elf hat. Very festive.
Well, it has a button somewhere.
I know it does. Has a button. Let's not turn it on now or we won't be able to hear ourselves talk. Why don't you go back in and close the door?
Because it ran out of battery.
It ran out of battery? Oh, well, we can get more batteries for it. Yeah, so St. Patrick brought Christianity to Ireland, and the way he explained, so there's the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit are part of the whole Catholic ethos. And the way he explained that the 3 of them are actually one entity is by using the shamrock. So there's like 3 leaves on a shamrock, but they're still all part of the same thing. I'm sure I'm not explaining that very well. But that's how St. Patrick, and that's why the shamrock is now our national plant, or whatever you would call it. Because St. Patrick that's how he explained, because we were all pagan before that. He brought Christianity to us. Yeah, but that's how the shamrock became so popular over here, and obviously St. Patrick himself. Happy birthday, Steve! Born on St. Patrick's Day, how exciting! That elf hat actually sings a song, like you press a button and it sings a song and flips all over the place and the bell rings and oh, it's so loud. She loves it. Thankfully the batteries have run out. A very happy birthday to you, Steve. Lots of Irish ancestry. Jealous of everyone in Ireland. Is it crazy cold? Yes, it is crazy cold here. There's some snow falling right now. I've never been to Holland. I have relations who live in Holland and I would love to visit someday. What are some good spots to visit if you get to come to Ireland? Like I said, Galway. I would always go to Galway. Dublin, I suppose, just because it's the capital. They do have lots of nice things in Dublin. Like I said, that's where government buildings are and stuff like that. Kildare, obviously, that's where I'm from. Kildare, like the Japanese gardens in Kildare are beautiful. Wicklow, called the Garden of Ireland. It's beautiful. But yeah, Galway, anywhere along the west coast. Down to Clare for the Burren, Cliffs of Moher. I would just go to the west coast. Oh, I'm sorry, Rick. I know you're trying to understand the English. I'm just wondering if China has lots of people, if it's very busy. Hello from Arizona. Hello, Arizona. I bet it's warm over there. Yes, my daughter's accent has changed. She very much has an American accent now.
And blotting.
And what?
Blotting.
What?
Blotting.
What are you saying?
What? Plotting. Plotting.
Plotting.
No. Plotting.
Blooding. No, I don't know.
What's your other daughter?
I don't have another daughter.
Yes, you do.
Scout is convinced I have another daughter. Are you talking about Blaheen?
Yeah.
Blaheen is my friend. Not my daughter. You're my only child. This is what it does when it's on.
And it talks.
And it sings, yeah.
When you press the button, but it ran out of batteries.
Yeah, it's terrible. 3 persons equals 1 God. Yes, that's basically it. That's basically the song, yeah. We don't call them shamrocks like they do here in the US. Shamrock milkshake. It's green and peppermint flavoured. I've never had one. A shamrock shake.
Hello.
Hello. Let me
Do you
see.
see me?
You're watching and listening while washing
Do you see me?
the late lunch dishes that don't go in the dishwasher. Yes, they all see you. Don't worry.
Goodbye.
You're hiding, are you?
Do you see me?
Oh, they were foggy when you went to the cliffs, Dana. Oh, that's such a pity. The Cliffs Moher are amazing.
Oh, do you see me?
No, we don't see you now. Cloudy and dreary, Nebraska. Did I lose a baby ever? No, thankfully. I have never lost a baby. This is my one and only.
This is
right?
my only friend.
I'm your only friend. Oh. No, I had a very easy pregnancy with her, but very difficult labour. She was almost 10 pounds, almost 4.5 kilos when she was born. So you can imagine. And yes, it was a natural birth. So, but yeah, no, she's my one and only. What do I like to eat when I go back to Ireland? Honey, people can't hear me if you do that. Bread, sausages, bacon, crisps, which you call chips in the States.
Scones.
Scones. What else do we like to eat? You like to eat cream crackers, don't you?
And cheese and Weetabix.
And cheese, Weetabix. Well, they have Weetabix in the States. Although I'm not sure it tastes exactly the same. 2 Kathleens in Nebraska. What are the chances? Hello, Kitten Plays Piano. What an interesting name. No, she doesn't really understand Oh, thank you. Oh, sweet. Yay. This is what I miss. Decent sweets.
Which are sour for me.
They are sour, yeah. No, she doesn't really understand families. She can't understand that her nanny and granddad are my mum and dad. She just doesn't understand the connection. That's why she thinks that my friend is my daughter. You're squishing my arm.
Because I'm so strong.
She would love her brother or sister. It's not going to happen.
And a baby.
Yes, a baby, brother or sister. She's very good with babies, actually. We have some friends who have kids, like young babies. Sorry, I'm eating at the same time. And she's very good with them, like very gentle.
Aoife is a baby.
Aoife is a baby, yeah. Oh, she's growing up now. She's 1. She's very, very gentle with them, and she loves them. Everywhere we go, she sees a baby. She's like, "Oh, look at that cute little baby." But actually, at the airport when we were coming over, she randomly told someone that she didn't have any brothers or sisters or babies.
Hey. Hey, Mama.
Hmm.
No, that's done.
Oh, it's not attached on. You'll have to snap it back together. Did I mention potatoes?
It's really hard.
I love potatoes. I went through a few different types of potatoes in the States before I found some that were decent.
Can you
But yeah.
touch it on?
Can I? Yeah.
All the way at the first start.
Do you know what I had here actually? That you cannot get. Well, at least I have never found decent ones in the States. Chips. You call them fries. I have never found
I
like
call
homemade.
them fries.
You call them fries, yeah. But homemade chips. Had some the other day and they were absolutely delicious. It is 11 in China, 11 p.m. Wow. Oh, she got her unicorn hat on. She thought it was mine, actually. Can't say I blame her. It is yours, yeah, but initially you thought it was mine.
Initially it's mine.
Yeah, it is yours.
This is my hat, and I'm gonna put on.
There were 2 hats. Scallops. Yeah, so we have lots of, like, because we're such a small island, all of our seafood and stuff is very, very fresh. If you go to a restaurant, like, the stuff was all caught that day. Everyone, for some reason, everyone loves it when I say the word potato. Just, I don't know, just the accent or the way I say it. I actually get requests for me to, like, just say potato. So someday I will record a video of just me saying potato over and over again, and I'm sure I will have a viral hit on my hands. Oh, your son asks for a little brother for his birthday. Oh, for every birthday, holiday, etc. Oh, he's got 3 sisters. Okay, well, that's different. Then, yeah, I can understand why he might want a brother.
Goodbye.
She has a baby doll. Goodbye. Oh, you're saying goodbye to Nanny and Grandad. Come back in. Great. She has one of those dolls, those lifelike ones. They're creepy things. 10% of your graduating class was called Kathy. Laura is kind of, I wouldn't say an unusual name, but there aren't that many Lauras. There was another Laura in my class in school.
A Lorax.
Hmm?
A Lorax story I have.
Okay. The Lorax, yeah, we read that story, didn't we?
Yeah.
Recently, we loved the Lorax.
It's raining.
And Dr. Seuss.
It's raining tacos.
She'd been singing this for days. It's raining tacos. She saw it on some YouTube video.
Kids.
You're happy not to be a Mary or an Anne. Kids.
Shiny foo-foo.
These aren't kids. I know the ones you watch, it's all kids who watch. But these are not kids, I assure you.
Those are all your daughters.
Kathleen, yeah. Lots of Kathleens here in Ireland. Mary and Anne are both kind of generally popular names over here. What is my favourite potato in the US? So I get the organic ones. Oh, I can't remember what they're called now. Are they russet potatoes? I can't remember off the top of my head, but they're in like a white and gold bag. So there are kind of 2 or 3 that I get, but the ones that I are the Simple Truth ones. Simple Truth organic potatoes. They're the ones I eat. Hello. Yeah, the unicorn hat is cool, isn't it? It actually comes with a tail. There's a tail that clips on. I didn't bring. You love it so much. You know the tail that comes with it? We left that back in our house in America. Yeah, but there's a tail that clips on. It's like a rainbow tail, multicolor tail. It's cool.
It is a rainbow tail.
I see now. There's a clover. It's not the clover. It's shamrock. The one in the comments.
Mama.
That's a clover. What? Big hug.
I'm giving it a tight squeeze because I love it so much.
What are my favourite potatoes? So over here we have records. They're generally, or roosters.
Mashed potatoes.
Smashed, not smashed. Mashed.
No, I said
Records or roosters are the 2 over here that are the most popular. I don't really mind what kind of chips are the ones I like. Homemade. They have to be homemade, chopped up
smashed potatoes.
chopped up from real potatoes and then fried, in like the deep fryer. Yeah, the Simple Truth potatoes in America, I think, are one of the nicest. How I do my eyeliner, I very carefully and very slowly, and I generally end up getting it everywhere and end up having to wipe it off. So like you can probably see it's all smudged here.
Hello.
Raining tacos out of the sky. We don't even eat tacos.
It's raining tacos from out of the sky. Tacos.
Never a dull moment.
To ask why.
Okay, so it is an actual song, Raining Tacos song. Okay, I did not know that because she just randomly started singing it on the plane on the way over.
Close your eyes. It's raining tacos. Raining tacos.
Russet fingerlings, red skin potatoes. Russet, so I've tried the russet ones, they're okay. Fingerlings, I've never tried those. Anything with the red skin generally That's what we have over
tacos.
here.
I do not like them.
You don't like them? You sing about them an awful lot for someone who doesn't like them. Anyway, I'm going to hop off. What does my family say about me coming home and working? They love it. But they're all watching the match and I have no interest, so they're happy enough. Wait, now 1 second, honey. So they're happy enough for me to like work away. But generally I spend most of the time with them. It's just because they're watching the match. I said I would hop on and do a live stream. You learned the taco song from your son. I had no idea it was even a thing. So you meant the cut size of fresh cut potatoes. They're pretty thick. They're a good like centimetre thick, generally, half an inch-ish. Fries over there are like really thin. And we do like the McDonald's and stuff. Fries over here are really thin as well, like thin good chips. No, we like them chunky. Lots of vinegar, ketchup.
Yuck. I hate them.
You don't like ketchup?
Well, I hate car washes.
You hate car washes. You do. You're terrified of the car wash. When I travel, what is my journaling style? I generally don't tend to journal all that much when I'm traveling because I...
And I always meet Elmo in the car wash.
Yeah, Elmo, because they have little Elmo Teddy in our car wash, don't they? The one that we go to. I generally don't tend to journal all that much when I'm traveling because I'm so kind of busy just spending time with family and friends. But then when I go back, I try and sit down and remember things. Sometimes I'll jot down something. If something particularly interesting or funny happened, I will jot it down. Do PM me about the meetup, do. Vinegar and chips. She's crazy. Hi everyone.
Bye.
So I will speak to you all whenever.
Bye.
We say goodbye?
Bye. Hi.
Bye, hi. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you so much.
Goodbye.
See you all soon. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. What are you doing pulling out the chair?